So in this video, we're going to solve the 2020 GCE Paper 1 Mathematics question number 17 on circle theorem or circle geometry. So this one says, in the diagram below, A, B, C, and D lie on the circumference of the circle, center O. Given that angle BAD, angle BAD, is equals to 47 degrees and angle DBC is equals to 28 degrees, calculate angle BOD. So we want BOD. So for you to be able to solve these questions, you need to understand these circle theorems. And one of the theorems states that the angle formed on the center, the angle subtended on the center is twice the angle subtended on the circumference. So meaning this angle right here is equals to the angle here on the center is equals to twice the angle on the circumference. So you just have to find a smart way of putting it, and then you're going to say angle BOD, which is the angle on the center. So you say angle BOD is equal to twice the angle subtended on the circumference, which is angle BAD, angle BAD. And we say therefore angle BOD is equal to twice times BAD, which is equal to 47, and then this will give you 94 degrees. So this is our angle BOD. So BOD is equal to 47 degrees. It's because that is twice that angle there. Now angle BOBD, which is OBD, which is this angle right here. So what is angle OBD? So angle OBD, since we already know this angle right here is equals to 94 degrees, right? So if this is 94 degrees, and then we know that the DO is a radius and BD is a radius because they meet at the center there. So these have to be equal, right? The radius of a circle is equal. So that is equal. So which means these two angles are equal. So if you can subtract 94 from the total of the angles inside the triangle, because this is a triangle, that will give, and then you can just divide that answer by 2 and you get the angles on each side which are equal. So we say, okay, so if I add angle OBD, if I add angle OBD and then I add angle BDO, okay, plus the angle DOB, that should give me 180 degrees. Now I already know BOD or DOB is equal to 94 degrees. Okay, so here I'm referring to the same angle, which is BOD. I've just said DOB, but it's the same angle, 94 degrees. So is equals to 180 degrees. So now we know that these two angles, this one and this one, they are equal angles. So they should both give us, they should both be the same thing. So if OBD is X plus, then BDO will also be X. Right, because they're just the same, so these are the same angles. So x plus x, that will give us 2x. So plus 94 degrees, that should be equal to 180 degrees. Then we say 2x is equal to 180 degrees minus 94, and that will be 2x is equals to 180 minus 94, that should give us 86. Then we divide 86 by 2. 86 divided by 2 and 2 by 2. We divide both sides by 2. And we get x is equal to 43 degrees. So which means angle OBD is equal to 43 degrees. So OBD is 43 degrees. So we have 43 degrees for this one, and we have 94 degrees for BOD. So what is BDC? Okay, so for you to find BDC, because this is like 1 mark, this is 1 mark, and this is 2 marks, so meaning you've got a lot of work to do, or more work to do on angle BDC. So how do you find angle BDC? So there are several ways you can use, but the one I would use, because I'll use the angle BDC, we're talking about this angle right here, this small tiny angle right here, BDC. So this BDC is in this tiny triangle, which is triangle B, D, C, and then one side of this triangle is 28 degrees, the other side we don't know, and the other side is what we want to find. So if we add all these three sides, we should get what total of the angle, which should be 180 degrees. So how do we find this one which we don't know and the one which we want? So if we find this one which is on C, which we don't know, it will help us to find the angle right here. So how do we find the C? So we can use the theorem which states that the opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral add up to 180 degrees. So if you add 47 plus this one to give you 180 degrees. So to be 47 plus the angle, will probably just say B, or we just say D, C, B is giving us, should give us 180 degrees. So which means angle D, C, B is equal to 180 degrees minus 47 degrees. And then this should definitely give us 133. So 180 degrees minus 47 degrees should give us 133 degrees. So which means this angle on C here is 133. So if we have this one as 133, we have this one as 28, then we can find this one by just adding all of them and equating them to 180 degrees. I think that can be done. So we say, okay, so you just don't have to put 47 like the way I'm doing it right here. You have to, you can probably say angle, since we know this is angle BAD, so you can say angle BAD plus DCB is equals to 180 degrees. Then next you can say 47 plus DCB is equals to 180 degrees, because it will actually show the examiner, the one who's marking your work, to show that you know what you're doing, and that will earn you marks. So here we say angle BDC, angle BDC, angle B, that's not a B, B, D, C, plus, this looks like a times, plus angle BCB, DCB, which is DCB, plus angle DBC, DBC should give us 180 degrees, right? So do we know angle BDC? No, we don't. So it's the one we want to solve for. So we say BDC, but we know DCB, it is this one right here. We say this 133 degrees, and we know angle angle DCB, we know it. Angle DBC is here, 28 degrees, which is 28 degrees. All of this is equal to 180 degrees. So if we say 133 plus 28, that should give us angle BDC plus 133 plus 1 plus 28, that should give us 161, which should be equal to 108. So I'm running out of space. We should be equal to 180 degrees. So I'm going to put this on the other side. So I'll put it on top right here. I'll get rid of this. So we'll say if this is BDC plus 180 is equal to 180 degrees. Let me just put it here, right? 180 degrees. So angle BDC will be, angle BDC will be 180 degrees minus angle, this one right here, which is 161. The total angle of DCB plus DBC is 161. So we get angle BDC to be 19 degrees. So angle BDC this one right here is 90 degrees. So we have angle BDC, angle OBD, and angle BOD. So that is how you solve questions on second theorem. So you have to use the theorems. Each theorem is very important and probably will help you to solve the next question or the current question. So you have to master the theorems, have the theorems in your head, and you can very easily solve this question. So if you are not haven't yet joined classes or online classes, you can please find time to do so, and we can work through this together so that you can be acquainted with these questions. And we're just having a feel right now on how it feels solving these questions. Having to practice more of these questions definitely will make you better at solving these questions. So we'll see you in the next video.